Hello, my fellow Americans. I'm the people who brought me to dance, Delawares. I see my buddy, Tom Senator Tom Carpenter down there. I think Senator Couzens, and I think Governor Ron. Is that Rusev? Is that former Governor Rusev Manor? Most importantly, my sister-in-law, my sister Valerie, anyway. Folks, the people of this nation have spoken. They delivered a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We won with the most votes ever cast in a presidential ticket in the history nation, 74 million. What must surprise me tonight, while seeing all over this nation, all cities and all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, a hope, renewed faith tomorrow, bring a better day. And I am humbled by the trust and confidence you place in me. I have pleasure to be a president who seeks not to divide, but to unify. Who doesn't see red states and blue states, only see the United States. Work with all my heart, with the confidence of the whole people, to win the confidence of all of you. And for that is what American I believe is about. It's about people. And that's what our administration will be all about. I saw this office to restore the soul of America, to rebuild the backbone of this nation, the middle class, and make it American respected around the world again. And to unite it here at home. It's the honor of my lifetime, and so many millions of Americans voted for that vision. And now, the work of making that vision is real. It's the test of our time. Folks, as I said many times before, I'm Joe's husband. And I would not be here without her love and tireless support of Jill, of my son Harry and Ashley, my daughter, and all of our grandchildren, and their spouses, and all our family. Without my heart, Joe's mom, a military mom and educator. She is dedicated to life education, but teaching just what she does is who she is. For American educators, this is great for you all. You're gonna have your one of your own in the White House. And Joe's gonna make a great first lady. I'm so proud of her. I'll have the honor of serving the fantastic Vice President you just heard from, Kamala Harris, who makes the history as the first woman, first black woman, the first woman from South Asian descent, the first daughter of immigrants ever elected in this country. Don't tell me it's not possible in the United States. It's long overdue. And it will remind tonight of those who fought so hard for so many years to make this happen. Once again, Americans bend the arc bone inverse word more toward justice. Kamala, Doc, like it or not, your family will become honored by their noble. For all those of you who volunteered and worked the polls in the middle of the pandemic, local elected officials who deserve special thanks from the entire nation. And my campaign team of all volunteers and all who gave so much of themselves to make this moment possible. I owe you everything. and all those who supported us. I'm proud of the campaign we built ran. I'm proud of the coalition we put together, the broadest and most diverse coalition in history. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Progressive, Moderate, Conservatives, young, old, urban, suburban, narrow, gay, straight, transgender, white, Latino, Asian, Native American. I mean, especially those moments this campaign was at the lowest step. The African American community stood up again for a minute. You always have my back, and I will have yours. I sat at the outside. I wanted to represent this campaign to represent the look like American. We've done that. Now that's an administration look like and act like for all those of you who voted for President Trump. I understand the disappointment tonight. I've lost a couple times myself, but now let's give each other a chance. It's time to put away the harsh rhetoric, lower the temperature, see each other again, listen to each other again, and make progress. We have to stop treating our opponents as our enemies. They are not our enemies, they are Americans. They are Americans. The Bible tells us, to everything there is a season, a time to build, a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to heal. This is the time to heal in America. Now this campaign is over. What is the will of people? What is our mandate? I believe it's this. Americans call upon us to march the force of decency, the force of fairness, to march the force of science, and the force of hope, and the great battles of our time. The battle to control the virus, the battle to build prosperity, the battle to secure your family's health care, the battle to achieve racial justice and root out systemic racism in this country, and it's battle to save our planet by getting climate under control, the battle to restore decency, defend democracy, and give everybody in this country a fair shot. That's all they are asking for, a fair shot. Folks, our work is beginning to get COVID under control. We cannot repair the economy, restore our vitality, a religion like most precious moments, hugging our grandchildren and children, and birthdays, weddings, graduations, all the moments about until we get it under control. On Monday, I will name a group of leading scientists and experts and transitional advisors to help take the Biden-Harris College plan converted and the action blueprint, and will start on January the 20th, 2021. That plan will be built on bedrock science, will be constructed out of compassion, empathy, and concern. I will spare no effort now or any commitment to turn around this pandemic. Folks, I'm proud Democrat, but I will govern the American president. I work hard for those who didn't vote for me and those who did. Let this screamer of demonization in America begin to end here and now. Refusal of Democrats and Republicans to cooperate with anger is not some mysterious force beyond our control. It is a decision, a choice we make. And we can decide not to cooperate, then we can decide to cooperate. And I believe that this is part of the mandate given us to the American people. They want us to cooperate in their interest, and that's the choice I'll make. and I call Congress, Democrats, Republicans alike to make that choice with me. American story is about slow yet steadily widening the opportunities in America. And make no mistake, too many dreams have deferred for too long. We must make the promises of the country real for everybody, no matter their race, their ethnicity, their faith, their identity, or their disability. Folks, America has always been shaped by the inflection points, by moments in time. We've made hard decisions about who we are and what we want to be. Lincoln, in 1860, coming to save the Union. After in 1862, promising a beleaguered country a New Deal. JFK, in 1916, pledging a new frontier. And 12 years ago, when Barack Obama made history, told us, yes we can. And folks, we stand at an inflection point. We have our opportunity to defeat despair, to build a nation of prosperity purpose. We can do what I know we can. I've long talked about the battle for the soul of America. We must restore the soul of America. Our nation is shaped by the constant battle between our battle angels and our destiny impulses. And what presidents say in this battle matters. It's time for our battle angels to prevail. Tonight, the whole world is watching us, American, and I believe our best American beacon for the globe. We'll not need not only by the examples of our power, but by the power of our example. I know I always believed, and many of you heard me saying, I've always believed we can define America in one word: possibilities. That America, everyone should be given the opportunity to go and follow the dreams, and God gives them ability what takes them. You see, I believe it is a possibility of this country. We're always looking ahead to Americans fair and more just. How does Americans create the jobs with dignity and respect? How does Americans cure diseases like cancers and Alzheimer's? How does America that never leaves anyone behind? How does America that never gives up, never gives in? This is a great nation. It's always been a battle against America. We are good people. This is the United States of America. There's never been anything. Never been anything we will not be able to do when we're down together. Folks, these are the last days of the campaign. I begin singing about him. It means a lot to me and my family, particularly my deceased son Bo. It captures the faith. This is sustainability, which I believe sustains America. And I hope can provide some comfort and solace to 230 million Southern Americans who've lost a loved one due to this terrible virus this year. My heart go teach down every one of you. Hopefully this helps give solace as well. And it goes like this. And I will raise you up on eagle's wings. Bear your arms abreast down, and make you desire like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. And now together, on eagle's wing, we're back on the work on God and history calling us to do, with full hearts and steady hands, with faith in America and each other, with love of our country, a thirst for justice. Let us be the nation that we know we can be, a nation united, a nation strengthened, a nation held. The United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, there has never been anything we tried and not been able to do. So remember, as my grandpa used to say when I walked out of his home when I was a kid, she said, joy keeps the faith. And our grandmother, she was alive, she had no joy. Spread it. Spread the faith. God love you all. May God bless American, and may God protect our church. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, fuck.